Yeah, so we've put together this mission statement and a bit of a summary about what we're trying to do in Drops Asia in 2019. So yeah, we kind of got together, a few of us, to really decide what we were trying to get out of the Drops Asia chapter. Also, this helps us interact globally with the other chapters from Europe and the Gulf of Mexico as well. So, you know, what are we all about? So our mission statement really is to aim to facilitate collaboration and support throughout the oil and gas industry. Hopefully, you know, you see that today with the fairly open sharing of incidents between different companies, and see where we can help each other. Because at the end of the day, we know that we all have similar problems, and obviously within Shell, I can connect to different people. But this is to go the next step and try and get all the different service companies, drilling contractors, and operators involved in the Asia Pac region, basically to continuously improve how we're doing on the elimination of dropped objects. So ultimately, we don't hurt anyone. The Drops Asia movement has been going for 10 years this year. Although in the last few years, we've really transitioned from face-to-face meetings to this sort of digital platform, which, you know, at least enables everyone to dial in from their different locations around Southeast Asia. Everybody's aware that no one really has any money for travel so much these days. We also have the YouTube channel where we put the recordings. So if you can't make the live webinar, you can watch the YouTube channel. And we all sort of agree that, you know, dropped object incidents still remain the largest area of high potential incidents within the region. So that's sort of the background and the mission statement for the group. And I'll hand over to Guido then to talk about the strategy.
Okay, thank you, Sarah. Hi everyone. Hopefully my audio and video is good. So I'm gonna talk through the strategy. So what we've done when we created this, even for me, a bit background is I just joined this team last year when I found out about the free webinars, and it's actually been great. So this year we want to be more structured, and we created this simple one-pager. And in terms of strategy itself, we also want to be simple but clear. I was, all the old saying that you have to walk before you run, or even you have to, I was told, but you crawl first before you walk. So I think we're doing great with how we devise the three main part of our strategy: the communication, best practice, and competency. Again, so our Asia chapter is kind of hub. So obviously communication, what we want is to continue and expand the regular virtual networking. Now technology is excellent. We can have this webinar and everybody can dial in. And we still want to encourage participation. So what I've been doing also where BP is operating in Indonesia, so with our business partner contractors, I'm also have been extending the invitation for the webinar and encouraging more participation. So hopefully everyone can do the same after today for the first time callers. And we have to also improve engagement with national oil companies and regulatory bodies. That's also the other thing we want to improve or expand. So Sarah mentioned about collaboration with other chapters. There are other chapters of Drops in different regions. They just started in Oman, and obviously there's the mature area like North America and also Europe. So that's the communication part. The next one is, as we said, about having the Drop Asia chapter as a hub. So obviously Drop has issued the best, the reliable securing practice. They reissued the refresh one last year, or 2 years ago, I think. Just correct me there, Joachim. So this is all this Drop RP or the Drop recommended practice, and also the other documents like the reliable securing guideline and backloading and tools at height, red zones guideline. They're all available in Drop. So this should be also our hub to promote use of Drop's best practice. For myself, we also is what we are doing, promoting this internally in our operation area. So again, in networking forum like this is a good place, even for people who want to know more about drops. Just dial in and send email or even ask questions about this, because we have multiple practitioners from the operators and also the drilling contractor and also service companies. And the other one is about competency. So this is the other part that we want to develop. So it's more like a capacity building. One of the agenda we want to target and realistic is ongoing, which is to develop free awareness level VR, the virtual reality drops training for cross industry use. So if you can see in the plan section next, it's actually targeting to be launched soon. So I've seen the pilot, so it's good. So next on plan section, so who's that going to be?
I believe Jeff was going to cover that.
Yeah, Jeff.
Jeff, you're still on mute.
Yeah, okay. So the plan is to help us execute our strategy. And the first plan is to expand the Drops Asia Steering Committee. So the more people that we can have from different companies, different clients, different operators, they'll widen our horizons, broaden our experience, and it'll make us more effective. So if you guys are out there, or different drilling contractors, and you're interested in joining the steering committee, please reach out to Yokai. The second one is to promote and establish subcommittees on specific content or geographical focus. So if we start seeing a particular trend or some particular issues, we can break into smaller groups and really dig down and try to find some lessons learned or some best practices that we can share throughout our region. Another one is to organize one regional face-to-face drops forum in 2019. As good as these webinars are, actually being face-to-face in a forum and having offline conversations and building a relationship with different people from different companies is definitely very valuable in how we can share and promote a no drop free zone. Another one is to develop and complete a level 1 virtual reality-based awareness training. This is a Yochai's project. I think he's pretty long forward. He actually shared at the IADC conference what he's been doing. And so around Q2, we'll probably go ahead and launch this out. Another one is double the webinars from 5 to 10 and to promote more interaction between participants. So last year we did about 5 webinars, and if we're going to hit our goal of 10, this is more like 1 webinar a month. So we'll definitely need more content and sharing these investigations and lessons learned and trying to get more interactions from the committee and the teams that dial in. And last but not least is gather drops data in the region through a questionnaire. So one of the steering committees are going to create this questionnaire and then try to give it out to all the different companies and clients and see what kind of data points we can get back and try to help and improve when it comes to dropped objects in Asia Pacific. And that's the plan for us.
That's it. Thanks, thanks, Jeff. And yeah, once again, the names of the steering committee are below. And if you're interested to participate, we would welcome your contribution. So I'm stopping this sharing, and then the floor is open for comments, questions, anything. In the meantime, I'll also start a little poll. First of all. About the forum. So for this year, we're planning to launch one forum. I'd like to get your feedback on where you would prefer this forum to be held. One vote from Malaysia.
Because there's 2 Indonesias. Is that a trick? Is that a trick? 1 Indonesia, 1 Bali, probably.
Come on, Bali. Everyone, I see no votes for Indonesia. Hey, there's one. Good. Singapore. Yeah, we do have a few dial-ins from Australia as well. Yeah.
Well, we need to select or just type in because I cannot vote on the list.
Oh, maybe
Panelists cannot vote.
I suppose panelists cannot vote.
Okay.
That's the thing, and we will be deciding in the end. Maybe that's fair. Then let the audience have their vote, and we'll incorporate that. So I see there's an interest in Singapore, Malaysia, and Australia. Nothing from Indonesia yet. I would have voted for that, but yeah, I think the other locations are very good as well. All right, we'll close this poll. What kind of subjects would you like to see covered in future webinars? So either if you would like to speak or put something in the chat below.
Joaquim, if I
Yeah.
can, yeah, if I can just the same topic. If we can have like you know, NOV and all those companies that are working on kind of dropped object inspections, secondary tensions, same things comes again over and over when the people were actually presenting the quality of this secondary tension. If there is anything that it's a best practice, we can involve them and see through their experience and dealing with the operators, contractors. So what is the things they have been sharing? That's a good thing for us actually.
Yeah. So everyone has the right to speak right now. So if you unmute your microphone, you're free to ask any questions. If you like, I can also change your rights to be able to share your videos. But if you're not prepared for that, that's okay. Okay, Philip says advancements in drop secondary retention technology to presented by the manufacturer. All right, thanks for the compliment, Duncan. Yeah.
Hello,
so
good morning.
Good morning.
Hi, Joachim. I have a question for the panel here. A couple of them. First is, it's more of a suggestion. First one, that can we have a template, sort of, for the drops object awareness training, which can be adapted to our location individually when we receive it. It can be adapted to the location, make it location specific and company specific as per the operations outside the drilling industry, anywhere can be adapted. So a template can be shared, which gives a optimal level of awareness, sort of. That's one thing. And second one, just had a query. Is there any recommendation on specific material or specific type of equipment to be used, suggestion from Drops for secondary securing? Some list of recommendations for secondary securing. That's it from me.
All right. Thank you. Sajid, right? So two things. The training. So I'd like to point out we have a train the trainer program, and really the purpose of that is to train you to be able to deliver your own training in your own organization. So once you attend that course, you get lots of information and be able to customize that to your own organization. And I am just sharing the link to that in the Drops online, to Drops online for the specific train the trainer. We are looking to organize a few training courses in Q2 this year. So whoever is interested in that, please reach out to me, and so we can consider that. Definitely there'll be one in Singapore, but if there's interest from other regions, please reach out so we can try to put that in the schedule. The other thing, so for reliably securing, we have a guide, but we don't specifically promote specific products. But in the guide, you'll see guides on how to secure things. Let me look up the link for that as well and put it in the chat box. Right. So this is the link in the chat. Sajid, does that answer your questions?
Roger that. Thank you so much.
Excellent. Any other questions? Okay. So, one of the things really in the plan for this year was to try to figure out how to stimulate interactions. I know it's difficult with a webinar like this. I'm really open to ideas on how we can stimulate. We try some of the polls and things, and but if anyone has ideas on how we can stimulate that, really look forward to hear on how we can do that. We have reached the end of the scheduled hour for the webinar. Actually, already 2 minutes over. So I think we're going to close this webinar unless anyone has last comments to make. No. We'll be sharing the recording of this soon and hopefully announce the next webinar about a month from now. And so the announcements for that we hope to send out within about 2 weeks. Again, if you have any ideas which you would like to present, please reach out to me. Thank you very much, and have a great day ahead.
Thanks, Joe. Thanks for hosting as usual. Good job.
Cheers.
Thanks, Joe.
Thanks,
Yeah.
everyone. Bye for now.
Thanks, everyone.